Hey guys, Tony here. Monday is done and AMC was down 11% in today's trading. I've got three main questions that I've been asked today. What the heck is going on? Do I think that this is dilution? And what do I think is going to happen with the crypto collateral haircuts starting on Tuesday? Let's get right into it. AMC pre-reported their Q1 earnings on Friday after hours, and it was a beat of market expectations. So what exactly happened with the price action today? There's a very logical answer for that. AMC ran up initially on that news Friday in after hours all the way to $3.74 before settling down to $3.25 or so at the end of the day on Friday and after hours trading, opening this morning in pre-market around $3.39 and then immediately taking a big nosedive and trending down throughout the entire day, closing the day at $3.03. People often want to take victory laps over a company beating market expectations, but guys, we still have to accept the reality that even though AMC beat market expectations, Q1 was still going to be a bad quarter. We've been talking about this for a long time. The box office revenue was very low, so AMC beat expectations, but the number that they reported was still a net negative on income, negative $163 million. And there was a substantial cash burn as we expected in Q1. We've all been having raging debates over the last week or two what would happen when earnings came out, because we knew it was going to be bad, but the price was also low. Would the price drop when those earnings came out, or was it baked in? We kind of got an answer today when the market opened in regular trading hours of what was going to happen. The initial market reaction to the quarter with both the loss and the cash burn is that they didn't like the price where it was at, and they took the opportunity of that bad news to push it down. Yes, bad news. It beat expectations, but a negative and a cash burn is still bad news. But fear not. The good news is around the corner, starting hopefully in Q2. We'll find out in mid-May into late June. I think Q2 is going to be substantially better than Q1. And then we know that Q3 and Q4 are going to be better and better yet still. Do I think that today's price action was related to the company diluting? I do not. Honestly, I do not. Of course, I don't know, and we're going to have to wait to hear from the company on their next update what the share count is. However, I don't think that this price movement today was due to AMC diluting. I think it's just the market reacting to another quarter of net losses, another quarter of cash burn, the fact that we still have this overhang of the remaining dilution to be done, and that the debt consolidation deal is still hanging out there waiting for some resolution. So whenever there are unknowns, there's going to be volatility. And we also must remember that in the year 2024, based on current expectations for box office, AMC is not expected to report a annual gain for the year. It's going to likely, most likely, be a net loss for the entire year, even with the good quarters that we have coming up. So as I stated at the beginning of this year, at the beginning of 2024, this is a year of volatility trading for me. I'm not expecting huge movements up on AMC stock price. It's going to require you to be very smart on your entries and exits during this year. The next big set of news that we know about that we're going to get from AMC will be on May 8th. And what I'm going to want to be hearing from management is what is their forward guidance for the rest of the year. We also could at any time get some surprise news on debt restructuring, whether that be this week, on earnings day, or some point later in the year. Whether that happens this week on earnings day or later in this year, that is something that I really want to have resolution on, because it is the one main thing that keeps me up at night. If I was worried about my investment, hearing the details of that debt restructuring is the number one thing that I'm worried about. I don't like unknowns, and it is a big deal. It's a big unknown for me. Besides that, as I said at the beginning of this year, with the expectations for box office and that it's most likely going to be a net loss for the year, we need to keep a close eye on the balance sheet. We need to keep a close eye on the cash burn, and we must always be aware that there is the potential for additional dilution. Now, I am hopeful hopeful that when this round of $250 million is done, that will be it. But I don't have any way to guarantee that to you guys. Management is in charge of making those decisions, and they're going to be looking at the balance sheet, cash burn, and talking with the lenders. And that will be what decides any further dilution or not. We're going to talk about that DTCC collateral cut in just a second, but I do want to remind you to check out the IMAX earnings video that I posted just a couple days ago. And remember to join us on May 2nd in the morning live as we listen to the Cinemark earnings call. Wrapping up with that DTCC notice sent out on April 26th to all participants. No collateral value will be given for any ETF or other investment vehicle that includes Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency as an underlying investment. Hence, will be subject to a 100% haircut. No collateral value for any ETF that contains crypto. Do I think that this is going to be impactful to my trading or any stock that I am invested in? I do not. This is a non-issue to me. At any rate, either way, it goes into effect Tuesday, April 30th. Let's find out exactly who is correct, all the people pumping up this news or Tone Denaro. Leave your comments or questions down below. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I will see ya on the next video.